Good morning, folks. And I need to vent. I'm literally not necessarily stunned. I am furious. Play calling is Stradamus. The 13-10 loss was pathetic. We had our chances to win. Ohio State had their chances to win, and we didn't capitalize. The interceptions. But I don't understand Ryan Day's plans here. Or Chip Kelly. I don't even know who was calling the plays. But yeah, he says in his post-game press conference, let's run the ball. He wants to run the ball. He pretty much ran the same play constantly. But when we scored that touchdown the one time, constantly, 3rd and 10. And he wants to run the ball that deep in their own area. That didn't freaking work! Are you fucking kidding me? How can that possibly work? That is ridiculous! I can't understand that, Coach. You had your chance, Coach. I can't defend you anymore. You had your opportunity. Instead of trying to pass the ball downfield in tempo like you were when we did the touchdown drive, throwing the ball when they were turned to their weak side like we were doing, and it was catching them off course, forcing the pass interference constantly, we could have easily won that game. But no! You decided to run the damn ball to their strong points, the middle. Then when Devin Brown handed it off for a running play, you ran to the side where they were weak at. What the hell's wrong with you, Coach? It's like running the same damn play constantly. Trying to run the ball. And yeah, he was saying, I wanted to prove a point. I wanted to prove that we could run the ball. Coach, let me get this straight. If it doesn't work, go on to what does work. Why can't you get that through your fucking head? If it didn't work last year, what makes you think it's going to work this year? Why couldn't you get that through your head last year? If the play doesn't work, go with what does work. Why are you making it so difficult on everybody? These seniors came back for you. They wanted to prove that they could win. But no, you stabbed them in the back. You're lucky that there's a 12-game playoff because you just ruined it if there wasn't. They just ruined it. You ruined their chances of playoffs if there was only still 4. A 14 playoff. Thankfully it wasn't. You had lots of opportunity to change the game, Coach. And instead, you decided to run the damn play when the passing game was working. You decided to run it on 3rd and long when the passing game was working.
Symptoms may include isolation, being easily irritated, or declining grades. The First Episode Psychosis Program at All Well Behavioral Health provides comprehensive team-based treatment.
I don't know what the hell's wrong with you, Coach. You either need a reality check, or you just need to get some help, because it's ridiculous the way you perform. Because the Russian attack might have worked with Indiana, but we knew coming into this game against that team up north that it was not going to be easy. I can't stand that team up north for the life of me. But playing that game where you just hand it off constantly and run right to the damn middle where they're strong instead of running it out to the freaking sides, especially on 3rd and freaking long, is what irritates me, coach. And especially when the running back's all the way in the freaking backfield. What the hell, coach? If you can't do any better than that, you might as well just leave. And then, the 2 interceptions. What part about throwing it into traffic don't you understand? When a player is triple teamed or double teamed, you always try to find the open player. We had plenty of opportunities to do that, and you always throw it to the person who's covered. Why do you always want to throw it into the traffic of that person? If it's not there, you throw it to somebody else. And why couldn't you throw it deep downfield? Tavion St. Clair, the incoming freshman quarterback, number 2 in the country. I can only imagine what will happen now. I feel like this is the 24-12 loss in 1969 all over again, except this is a little different. We had our chances, and we failed. I just hope for a different result next year, Coach, or else we're gonna have the same conversation we're having right now. We can't rely on the fucking rushing game if we're gonna continue to play like this. I'm sick of it. If the rushing game is not there, we go to the goddamn passing game. Get it through your head, Coach. Whatever works, you go with what works. Don't go with what isn't working. Go with what works, Coach. Not with what doesn't. If it's there, go with it. At least try to throw it out of bounds if the play isn't there. I don't know what makes you thought, because our defense was playing lights out. We could have easily stopped them. And we'd be singing a different tune right now. But instead, you decided to throw it right into their hands. Right into their hands. And they took advantage of that. We'd probably be singing a completely different tune right now. But no. We had plenty of weapons on this team, more than what they did. A 6-5 Michigan team versus a 10-1 Ohio State team. Plenty of opportunities to win this game. And you failed to capitalize on every one of them. You didn't even utilize hardly any of your wide receivers in the second half. You relied more on the damn running game in the second half than you did the passing game. And yet, your excuse is, I wanted to prove a point that we could actually do a running game. Bullshit. That is absolute bullshit. And you know it. We need to do better. We can't rely on the running game every goddamn time. We gotta do passing, you idiot. If you can't do that, then you're not worth it. Well, with that being said, the strand is over. Hit the like bell, hit the like bell for notifications. That being said, I'm out of here. Peace.